welcome. My name is Sammy Veltri and this is my home. This is actually my master bedroom, but I wanted to show you what I am packing in my hospital bag. This video is definitely probably targeted for some new mamas, but this is my third baby. So my hospital bag has definitely gone down in size with each baby because you kind of learn what you're going to need, what the hospital offers, and things like that. So I wanted to give you a glimpse of what I'm putting in my hospital bag for baby number 3 coming in the beginning of June. All right, so the first thing we'll talk about is what to bring for baby. Now, if you are further along in your pregnancy, you've probably already taken a hospital tour. And in that hospital tour, if you have not taken it yet, definitely ask the hospital what they are going to provide for you during labor and delivery. Most hospitals will literally give you everything for the baby as far as diapers, wipes, if you are formula feeding, formula, if you are breastfeeding, they have breast pumps. And then they also have beanie caps, blankets, and they have little like long sleeve white tops for them. I don't think they have onesies. That I forgot. But they have everything you'll need for the baby. So whatever you want to bring is kind of just bonus and your preference. So keep that in mind and check with your hospital. So for us, this is what we are bringing in our hospital bag for baby. I say we, like he really like gave me any input. This is what I'm bringing for baby. So we use pacifiers for our babies. So I brought a Wubbanub for soothing. And then I brought my own PJs. Now, I am convinced this baby is not going to fit in newborn, even though my girlfriend is Erin, that you guys have met, is like, you are tripping. Like, I think you forget how small a newborn baby is. But so I just brought like a couple sizes. Again, we're going to be in 2 days. I'm going to have a vaginal delivery. So I brought her own PJs. And the extra one is a 0 to 3 in case she's not fitting in newborn sizes. And then I also brought this is more like, it's a swaddle blanket, and then the matching beanie and headband because one of my amazing subscribers bought me this with the matching robe so that we could take cutesy pictures. So that was something that I definitely wanted to bring with us. And then during the day, I also brought her onesie so she doesn't have to wear the hospital attire. Although our first baby did, and I think Everett, our second, we had them in California, didn't even wear clothes the entire time we were in the hospital. So I grabbed 0 to 3 months and newborn just because I'm like so not convinced my baby is going to be this small. But it's been 6 years. So I grabbed her own onesies, her own little coordinating beanies to go with her pajamas. And then next, I just grabbed things more so for like if I wanted to take pictures in there or swaddle. I received one of these with like the matching little beanie from one of my amazing subscribers. So thank you. So I'm going to bring this, and I prefer muslin blankets over receiving blankets. I just find for me, they're easier to swaddle with because they're larger and you have more material to work with. And then one of my swaddle blankets came with this. It's just like a piece of paper, but it has like, sorry, I don't know where I'm going with this, the name, weight, all that. And I liked that it was just an easy piece of paper to kind of write on. So I'm going to bring that. And then just her own blanket. Now they will give you a receiving blanket when you're in the hospital. So again, these are not necessities. None of the baby stuff is necessity because they do give you everything that you need. So this is just stuff that I want to bring for the baby that I've learned over time that like I wish I would have had or something like that. So that is baby. She is good to go. Oh. her little headband. And again, you don't have to bring diapers. You don't have to bring wipes. None of that. They will supply you as many as you need. They will supply you with those things, okay? Let's see. Mom. We'll go over mama stuff. All right, for you, the mom. I feel like with your first pregnancy, you just like completely overdo it. I mean, you really don't know what to expect. You want to be prepared. My best friend, Joanna, that lives in California, just had her first, and she literally packed an entire suitcase and brought sheets and pillows and like all that stuff, which is completely fine. But I definitely am like less is more, especially when you're bringing home a new baby. So again, this is just what I've experienced and what I prefer. So hopefully it helps you kind of like figure out what you need in there. So the next thing is mom. Sorry, I probably repeated that. So clothes-wise. So usually, like I said, vaginal births, you're in for 2 days. If you're having a C-section, it's usually 3 days. So I brought one sports bra to wear for after. I mean, usually during birth, you're doing skin to skin, so I wouldn't be wearing a sports bra or anything during birth. So I just did one sports bra. I got my matching robe to go with baby M's little outfit. And some hospitals do supply like a robe for you when you are in recovery. I'm not sure if the hospital that I'm going to will, but I just wanted to, I like the matchy. I wanted to take a picture. All right, as far as regular clothes go, keep in mind if this is your first or maybe it's been a while since you've had a baby, your body ain't gonna bounce right back. And if it does, I'm a hater and we can't be friends, okay? Just kidding, but really. After you give birth, your tummy literally feels like a bowl of jelly. That's how it feels. And for me, you know, you're new to all of it. You have a new baby. You're feeling kind of uncomfortable and uneasy. So I've learned kind of as I've went what to bring for clothing. So there are maternity leggings, you guys. Oh my gosh. They have saved my life during this pregnancy. And I got them on Amazon. They are so inexpensive. They're under $15 and it depends on what pattern you get. However, anyways, off topic. I was wearing them. I am wearing them in a size large right now. And I've been wearing them, I think, since 5 or 6 months. So what I did was I went back on Amazon and I purchased 2 of them in a size medium. And they have like a large, like a high top to go over your belly. They are not see-through. They are buttery soft. I mean, these are seriously the best leggings ever. And so my thought behind these was just go down a size since my belly is not going to be as big, and they're going to help just kind of control everything and hold me in without being like super tight workout pants that I know I'm probably not going to fit in right away. So I grabbed 2 of these on Amazon in a size medium. And I just think these are going to be so comfortable and they're going to make me feel so much more like secure and confident after the baby, just having something like up around my tummy holding me in. So I highly recommend these leggings. So I am bringing 2 of those. I am bringing 2 tank tops, just one for each of the leggings. And then I am bringing a just kind of like oversized casual sweater. I might pack just one more because hospitals are usually cold and I have a wimp and I'm always cold. So I grabbed that. Now, the next thing, if you are a thong wearer, I'm usually like, when I'm not pregnant, wear, you know, booty shorts, thongs. So I don't have like full butt underwear in my collection. So I bought full butt chonies from Walmart, just inexpensive ones. That way, you know, wearing the pads and stuff after I give birth, these will be easier. I also find that the full butt chonies have like a wider crotch for like fitting a pad. So I actually grabbed two different kinds because, and I've never tried these before, but these are just Fruit of the Loom 6 Hipsters underwear, sorry, over here. And then they're just, you know, full butt, basic. They look really soft. And then I found these, which I don't know if I'll like them or not. And they were a little bit more pricey. They were like $20 for this 6-pack, but you can see these are microfiber, smooth, and they are designed for comfy control and smooth fit. So you know what? Let's open one of these. I'm just trying to find things that are going to make me feel confident and secure after the baby, because after having two, it's really hard after having a baby to like go back and like love your body when it's gone through all of that. So I just, you know, I just want to feel secure. That's all. Come on, geez. They like booby trap these things. I'm like, I just want to get one out. So, oh, yeah, I feel like that would feel nice. So this is what they look like. So they're just higher up. They are super stretchy. I like that the butt doesn't have like a thick seam right there, so you won't see them in the leggings. But I think these would be awesome. So I'll wash all of those today, actually, because I want to get this packed right after this video. And then what else? I'm going to try these for the first time. So these are overnight period panties. Now in the hospital, after you give birth, they will give you like, I describe them as fishnet panties. They're like these huge, what look like fishnet panties. And then they put the big pads inside of them. And then they'll give you these little pads called tucks that you set on them, and they just soothe and cool your vagina. Well, I saw these and they are period panties. And for me, I thought, you know what? These might be so much more comfortable to wear because, you know, pads kind of shift and move, and the like fishnet panties, I think it's so funny, that's not what they're called, but are just like super, I don't know. I just thought that this, I would give it a whirl. So I'll have to tell you guys after, but this is what they look like. Where's the front and the back? And do they tell you where's the front and the back? I'm over here trying to figure this out just like you guys are. So this is what they look like. Here is like the pad. So it's just a part of the underwear. It's like, you know, wearing Depends or something like that. But these are period panties. And so I thought these might just be comfortable because then I don't have to worry about my pad moving around or anything like that. It's just one piece, put it on, call it a day, and they're chonies too. So I just don't know what the front and the back is. It kind of looks like they're the same size. No, Matt, no, I don't know. There should be a front and a back, right? It says to use, step in. Yeah, I don't know what the front or the back is of these, but we are going to try them. And like I said, I'll let you know how they go. All right. So that was like what I'm going to wear. And then going in my bag, like my hygiene bag is body wash and shampoo, which I haven't filled up yet. I will probably right after, when I can stand and all of that, take a shower. I won't wash my hair, just my body. And then I'll just bring shampoo just in case. I don't know. And then I am bringing Stool Softener. Now, this isn't something I've had to use in the past, but you just never know when you have a baby down there, it's sore and it could be hard to push if you do find that you have to go number 2. So I've always read to bring stool softener just in case. So I just bought like the Walmart brand, super cheap. If I don't use them, then it's not a big deal. But you just never know. Every birth is going to be different. So just because I didn't need it for Everly and Everett doesn't mean I won't need it now. And then I brought Dermaplast. This, y'all, is like 100% lifesaver stuff. Now, usually the hospital will supply this for you. However, I specifically, since I've never given birth in Kansas, asked if they will have this stuff because seriously, it makes your vagina feel normal again, okay? And the lady that was giving us the tour said they usually do. However, there is a shortage and it's hit or miss if they will have it or not. So I went on Amazon, found it. It was like 2 for $12. I will try linking this stuff as well in my Amazon store link. So I got this and I'm bringing one with me and then I have one in the bathroom with like my pads and all that postpartum stuff. But this is like everything. And I was like, I'm not risking them not having it. So I'm buying it and putting it in my bag. So I grabbed that and then I'm like an everyday, like not makeup wearer. So I just packed the basics for makeup. Like, you know, just if you have visitors or if you are somebody that wears makeup, but it's just light stuff. Like I have like a tinted moisturizer. I have like this palette, which just has the blush, bronzer, highlighter already in it. So it's less to carry. One brush, mascara, and hair ties. That's it. And then we have, you guys, just a couple more things. Chargers. So my girlfriend Tina bought me these and I'm actually just gonna bring them in the hospital bag like this. So you want chargers for your phone. If you do a pad, we don't bring pads or anything like that. We just use our phones. So we have all different sizes of cables and then we have the inserts. So now instead of like waiting and packing them, I could just pack these right up and do not have to worry about the chargers on our bedside or anything. They're just good to go. So grab some. For daddy, so dad spends the night if he's able to. My husband will usually wear the same shoes the 2 days and same pair of like jeans or shorts, whatever like he comes in. He will wear those 2 things for the 2 days. So I brought him a change of shirts, 2 different shirts, clean chones, and then he's got his pajama shorts and a pajama shirt. That's all my husband needs. And then he also, so a little idea, when we had our first, the nurse had told us, make sure to bring or wear a white shirt and we will stamp the baby's footprints on your shirt. So we have this shirt, it's not washed or anything, of John's. And when they were both born, we had them stamp the baby's footprints on his shirt. And to be honest, now that I look at it, I'm like, I have no idea which one is Everly and which one is Everett. So that's kind of funny. They're so little. Oh my God. So we've brought this with us for every birth and we're going to pack it up again. And that way she can get her little feet on here with her brother and her sister. And we already asked them, you know, if they have an ink pad and all of that stuff there, and they do. So we will bring that so we could get our 3rd baby on there. And then the last thing, you guys, if you're breastfeeding or not breastfeeding, I recommend bringing your Boppy. So the Boppy, of course, if you're breastfeeding, is just like a huge help. Or if you have your breast friend little thing, you'll want to bring that. But even for me not breastfeeding, I found, because I didn't use a Boppy with Everly And then I got one with Everett. And these are just so nice. If you want like your baby like near you, you can prop them up in the Boppy, and you know, they're just secure, they're held. And it's just easier too when you're starting off and you're so sleepy and you're holding the baby and having like this support pillow. So this is one big thing I will bring. And other than that, you guys, that is all you're gonna need. All of this is gonna fit in this duffel bag that I got at Walmart for $20. I won't need anything more. And again, you guys, this is just preference. This is what I have found to work through my experiences. You're gonna do you. Every mom, every baby is gonna be different. So just keep that in mind. And I hope this helped give you some ideas or some clarity as to what needs to be potentially put in your hospital bag. And remember, the baby stuff, they're not needs. They're just, you know, things that I wanted. So I hope this helped you. Congratulations if you are pregnant, having a baby. And I wish you the best of luck with your labor and delivery. Our due date is June 4th. So we're almost a month to baby M. So I hope you guys have a good one, and I will see you soon. Bye.